Hello beautiful people, it's Earth Mother D back with another reading. So as usual, we are going to allow the ancestors to guide the reading, or lead the reading should I say, because they always guide it, but I'm going to allow them to tell me what they want me to talk about today. Also, if there's like specific questions or topics you guys want me to do readings on, comment below and I will definitely do that. All right, so we're going to pull from the Ancestor Oracle first. I'm currently looking at snow falling in Georgia. Hate that. I had just made a video saying like, when you're a kid, snow is cute, but when you're an adult and you got bills, that shit is not cute no more. Okay, so we have Creature of Air, Speed. Creature of Air, Speed. Let's do the African Goddess Oracle. I always like pulling one from each. Okay, that was quick. So we have, her name is, I think it's Tituba, and it says feeling safe. I don't know if that's gonna focus in on it so you guys can see. I think this is about as focused as it's gonna get. The sun is glaring, but yep, that is the card. All right. Oh wait, why did I do that? Okay, there we go. And it's also funny how the numerology of this card is number 4, which is like an earth number. The number 4 is about stability, being grounded. So very interesting, very interesting. Okay, I feel like that was intentional. The lady who created these cards, I feel like she would be intentional about that. But okay, let's see. Before I read the descriptions, I'm just gonna look at these cards for a bit. So I'm getting, oh, that makes sense. Okay. I'm getting that you can slow down now. You're safe. You've been kind of like speeding through life, but it's been because you've been feeling unsafe. You've been in probably survival mode in one way or another. So it's time to slow down now, is what I'm getting. And this isn't just like with the way you make your money. This is like with everyday like task. You know, one thing that I've noticed is I wash my face really quickly. I brush my teeth really quickly. I do all these, like I clean really quickly. I had to stop that because I'm like, why the fuck am I moving? Why am I in a rush? You know? And after seeing like certain videos like on social media of other people experiencing this same thing and them explaining like, oh, like that's like a trauma response, I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm more intentional about just slowing things down. Slowing down. Another thing that I do is I have quiet time and I just sit with myself and sit in silence, because I mean, that literally forces you to just pause, to just stop. And if you're not used to doing that, that is very hard. But just keep it going. With time, it will get easier. It will, I promise. But it's very helpful. It's very helpful. You should try it. But yeah, so I'm getting that. Time to slow down. It's time for you to feel safe. Oh, I love this. Oh yeah, so this is like 2 different energies for sure. Yeah. But they're both you. This is the same person. And this is also your masculine and feminine energy too. The ancestors have really been wanting me to talk about that lately, because I swear, like, every reading that I've been doing, whether it's, you know, this or personal readings, like, this whole theme of the masculine and the feminine keeps coming out. So I'm on a journey of learning more about the masculine and feminine, like the traits and like the energy and like what's healthy and all of that. I'm on a journey of learning more about that. So far, the things that I have learned about masculine and feminine energy has been all in, like, from my intuition. Literally, like, my ancestors have been telling me what I need to know. And some of the things I just, you know, I do some research and I confirm it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, this is a time of balancing your masculine and feminine energy, and you need to find out like what that means to you specifically. Yes, there are general masculine and feminine traits. There's like general just like facts about masculine and feminine energy that you can go and research, but you also have to figure out like what works for you specifically. You can use that as a guide, as like a foundation, but what works for you specifically, what do you need specifically, okay? Yeah, you're out of the tunnel now. As some of y'all already know, if you've been watching my videos, another thing that has come up a lot in the past is like being inside of a tunnel, but being at the end of a very long, dark tunnel. And I'm getting now that you're finally out of the tunnel. And it's so funny because in one of my videos, I even said that you're at the end of the tunnel. You can see the light. You can actually see outside of the tunnel. You can see all the beautiful, like, green, like, just greenery and the flowers and all the beautiful resources, just everything you need, just waiting for you, right? And it's so funny that I said that like in a previous video, and this card, like, she's literally sitting, the card that says feeling safe, she's literally sitting out in nature. I'm noticing now too that she also has a book. And this book symbolizes everything that you've learned while being in that dark tunnel. You've been taking notes, whether it's been like literally or mentally. So yes, it was scary. You may have been alone through most of it, but you learned a lot, and man, you're about to take that and flip it. Like J. Cole say, I take my misfortune and make me a fortune. And not just money-wise, but money-wise. But also mentally, emotionally, spiritually speaking, like, you've come so far. You've come so far. And you literally have everything you need to do whatever it is that you want to do now that you're out of the tunnel. You have everything you need in this little book. Everything you need. Oh, this is beautiful. We love this. Okay, so your feminine energy needs to feel safe, and then like your masculine energy needs to slow down, needs to be more structured. This is something. I like this. Okay, so I'm going to read the description for these cards now before we move on. So let's read. Okay. Okay, so creature of air, speed. You are highly driven and running toward what you want in pursuit of your desires. The speed is evident, but where is the heart? Yeah. If you are asking a yes or no question, this ancestor leaps forward with a slither to say no. Make a decision. Speak your mind, slow down, and make aligned choices. Your passion and confidence are clear. If someone is coming at you, remember you don't have to attend every fight you are invited to. Your reckless communication style is not working. Air ancestors are the most analytical. There's a difference between being assertive, arrogant, or out of control. And for your ancestral medicine, it says, this ancestor shows up as the Haitian Sky Father and the Iwa Dambala Wido. This reptilian animal spirit, the python, moves through the air quickly. Yes, there are flying snakes. The snake got a bad rep in the Garden of Eden. Snakes represent freedom in Hindu philosophy and spiritual gifts in West and Southern African theologies. For your ancestral medicine, it says, your ancestors were not always great communicators. You must heal this going forward. Respect your truth and the truths of those around you. Tarot correspondence is the Knight of Swords, and the declaration is, I am willing to take my time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, that masculine energy is like coming through like, okay, I want to get this done. I have all these beautiful ideas. And when I say masculine, I'm not talking about man or woman. Masculine is, the energy is genderless. It's masculine, feminine. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy within them, right? So, but yeah, so far as that masculine energy, that's how it's coming through. It's coming through like, okay, I have all these ideas. You know, I have like this drive to make it happen. But sometimes that can be a little like impulsive too. Like, you still, like, you don't want to overthink it, but you still want to like think about it a little bit. Like, you want to, if any, like, you want to make a plan, essentially. You want to make a plan if it's necessary. You want to make a plan. But if the plan isn't necessary, then yeah, you just go for it. But you just, it's like you got to be level about it. It's kind of hard to, because I'm literally experiencing this myself. So like for some of you, you may have spent a lot of years of your life overthinking things, and that overthinking has been a blockage. So like when you have ideas, specifically creative ideas, because you overthink it, you don't go for it. So now you may be in this energy where you're done overthinking shit and you're just like, I'm just gonna do it. And that's great. That's that masculine energy coming through. Okay? That's beautiful. But you also want to be grounded while you're doing it. That's that feminine energy coming through. You want to do it from this place of being grounded, not from this place of, oh, I spent all these years overthinking it and not executing my ideas, so I'm trying to make up for lost time. You can't do that. You can't make up for lost time. It's done. All you can do is do things different in the here and now. So yeah, you want to release that, because that is going to have you in a very chaotic, very anxious energy, and it's going to have you being impulsive, and you may be making these things happen, but like you're doing it in this way that may not be good for you or others. So keep that in mind. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's a new beginning for you with just like your creative projects. For some of you, it's about that. For others, it's something to do with like your career. For others, it's something to do with like you just simply like just taking care of yourself, like your health and wellness. but it's going to be different for everybody. But the main theme is coming from this place of being grounded, not regret. Okay? Not impulsiveness. Not, oh, I got to get it done because in the past I didn't do it right then and there and I never did. Sometimes you can do stuff right then and there. Sometimes that may not be the best choice. Maybe you need to wait a little bit. Maybe you need to do something else first. The point is just being grounded when you do it and letting go of the past. Letting go of the past. That was then, this is now. You don't want to be moving based off of past energy. That is not going to be good at all. Gonna have you fucked up, okay? All right. What else we got? I feel like I should pull from the T deck. This is kind of giving, maybe I should pull. Yeah. Not to confirm, because I already pretty much understand what these cards are saying. But we're just going to pull from the T Oracle. See if there's anything in here. Ain't shit. Is that? What do you have anything from the T Oracle? Because this is a very specific card deck. It's not really like, this is more so for like shadow work, when you're trying to find out some shit about somebody. Like this is like more dark. It's not really for everyday use, for real. So but let me see if they have something to say with this card, with this deck. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's look into these cards. Because one card that came out says threatening power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe. And then we have the card of feeling safe here. So let's see. Oh no, a few came out. Okay. So we also have unfazed, doesn't care, didn't flinch, you can't shake me. We have an offer, genuine intentions, a door opening, are you ready to receive? And then we have moves and silence. Okay, this is a lot that came out. So let's just focus on this threatening card. What is this? What is this threatening card? For some reason, that song by Kid Cudi is playing. Going back to Honolulu. It's going back to I can't even say that word. That Maui Wowie. I don't know why that's playing. Going back to Honolulu to get that Maui Wowie. I don't know if that even does that even mean anything? Let me look up the lyrics real quick. Okay, isn't Maui Wowie, okay, that's Hawaii, right? Oh. Okay, so we also have the offer card here. So somebody may get a chance to go to Hawaii or like on a trip. That's very specific. Yeah, you may get an offer to go travel somewhere. Even if it's not Hawaii, but it says you might relocate. That's literally a lyric in the song. Yeah, that's very specific. Okay. Congrats. Yeah. Yeah, because that literally so funny. That shit start playing in my head. Okay, so what is this threatening card? Yeah, so we have the Knight of Pentacles come out too. Oh my God, yeah. We have the Knight of Pentacles and then the Two of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles is like, it could be seen as somebody offering you something, whether it's money, whatever, just something of value that you see of value. And then the Two of Wands is literally, that can be seen as like a travel card, because it's like somebody, he's holding the globe in his hand. He's holding the globe in his hand and he's like looking over the world. Yeah, somebody is about to be traveling. Like you're going to get an offer to travel somewhere. Maybe even move there. This could be like a job offer, just maybe like one of those like kind of once in a lifetime opportunities. Whoa. Well, okay. That is, wow. Okay, so let's just confirm this threatening oh, you know what, before I do that, let me read this feeling safe card, because I didn't do that. Okay, Goddess of Feeling Safe. Barbados is her location. The temple says the ancestors, and the element is air. Interesting. 2 air cards. So an air sign could have something to do with all of this. Interesting. Okay, so it says, or you could be an air sign. Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from Barbados and then sold through a Barbados plantation. It is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. What I was saying. Wasn't I just talking about being in a dark tunnel and being out of it? I almost spoke in tongues. I don't even speak in tongues. I almost like kind of felt something coming. Okay, the ancestors speaking today. But yeah, it says you have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is a light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Yes. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. And the goddess declaration is, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. All right. So, this is interesting. Okay, so let's confirm, what is this? What's this threatening card? What is that? Threatening card. What is this threatening card? So we have the Tower in reverse. Tower in reverse for the threatening card? Page one. Was this tower card supposed to come out in the reverse? Because it would make a little bit more sense if it wasn't in the reverse. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm getting somebody maybe making it hard for you to make certain decisions because they're making you feel unsafe, or they're making it feel unsafe to make these decisions. Because we have the threatening card, and then we have, which says power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe, and then we have the tower in reverse. So someone or something is stopping you from what would essentially be a tower moment for them. It would be a tower moment for you too, but it would be positive for you and very negative for them. This is a very specific reading today. What is this? Wow. Okay. I also have the Temperance card and the Devil card. And I'm getting from this, it's a few things. It's like I had it, but I lost it. I'm trying to make sense of it. Is this a person? It's like you're juggling two different, because we also have the Two of Pentacles here. It's like you're juggling two different ways of being. Like you haven't decided which way you're going to go. You haven't decided that you're going to fully commit to like this new way of being that is possibly much better for you. But you also aren't in 100% agreement with your old way of doing things that may have been bad for you, because we have this Devil card. And it's like, since you're juggling these two, it's like it's keeping you stuck. You know, like when somebody's juggling, right? They can't go anywhere. They can't do anything because they have to sit here and juggle these two. So you have to make a decision on which way you're going to go. Are you going to continue with your old ways, which is not good for you? Are you going to continue, or are you going to move forward with this new path? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So, okay, that makes sense with this threatening card. Well, like I said, I think that may be a person. But also with the tower coming in reverse, it's like you're avoiding a tower. And this could be because of your own actions or the actions of somebody else's, or the lack of your own actions. So yeah, you got to make a decision. regardless of what other people are saying. If this is like a DV type of situation, which I hope not, but I mean, let's be real, it could be. Whether it's male or female, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do. I understand I understand, I'm sure what you're going through is hell. It's very hard for you. But this is a matter of life and death. Like, you have to make a decision. That's also why we have this moves and silence card. Of course, you got to keep quiet when you're dealing with that type of person that's an abuser. You got to move in a way where they don't find out what you're doing so you can get the hell on. Oh, this is all kind of starting to make, okay. Like I said, I'm hoping that none of my viewers are dealing with DV, but if you are, yeah, this is your message. Yeah, I'm getting, it could be DV, but I'm also getting that this is just a person in general, like they're in a situation that isn't good for them, whatever that situation may be, whether it's with a lover, with friends, family, a work environment. They're in a situation where, like, you need to move on. And you need to move in silence for this to be successful, for you to successfully move on, for you to successfully relocate, whatever it is that you are planning to do. Yeah, your ancestors, they have your back. They're doing their part, but you got to do your part too. It's scary, but you have to move on. As somebody isn't, or somebody is going to help you too. That's why this offer card came out. Whatever the situation is, whether it's DV or just whatever it is that, whatever situation you need to get out of, somebody is going to try to help you. It is important that you take the help. You don't feel safe, you don't feel like you can trust them. That's because of this person that you're in a relationship with, and also because in the past, people have made it where it's hard for you to trust people. But you're being called to trust this person. Wow. So also with this unfazed card that came out, let me confirm that. This unfazed card, in the reverse, we got 7 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Oh. So I'm getting that you or someone is unfazed by like temptation, because we have the 7 of Cups, which can be a card of temptation because it's like all these different options, but it came out in the reverse. Wait, what is... Also, some of you may have to act like you're fine. It's like a survival mechanism. You may have to act like everything is fine so that you can successfully go through with this plan that you have. Because if you show certain emotions or whatever, then the person is going to start to see like what's going on. They're going to be onto you at that point. So you need to act as if everything is fine. Just like how you would do it every day. But what they don't know is that you're making this plan to leave them behind, to get out. You're making this plan to quit, to move on from whatever the situation is, whatever these people, whoever these people are. You're leaving them behind, and you're leaving them behind for good. This is also about, like I was saying earlier, this is also about like a certain like way of being that you're leaving behind for good. It's like almost like 9 to 5 culture, or like toxic restaurant culture. You're leaving that behind. Or it could be like your actual culture, like depending on like where you're from. Your actual culture, it could be very toxic and you don't want to be a part of it anymore. Some like family members or some people you know may even try to get violent because you're like, yeah, I'm not a part of this anymore. I'm not doing this. So that's why it's important for you to act unfazed, to not show emotion, so that they won't have any idea that you're moving the fuck on. Wow, this is intense. Huh. Yeah, this is major for you. Whatever your situation is, whether it's a DV situation, whether it's you just you know, you need to leave your culture behind because it's not good for you. Whether it's a certain environment, just people, place, thing. It could be like an addictive pattern. Like this is major for you. Like you're doing it. Like you're done. You're taking the steps to leave whoever, whatever it is, and you're moving forward with your life. I'm proud of you. Congratulations, baby. This is great. Honestly, I feel like that's the reading, but I also feel like I have something else to say. Okay. For the last, is there something else for me to say? Should I pull something else? I'll pull from the ancestors to close out. This was a great reading. Like this is, ooh, there's so many things that came out. But y'all got this. I believe in y'all. The ancestors are protecting you. They're guiding you. Please listen to them. Lean on them. They're going to help you get out of whatever this situation is. You're going to make it out, baby. I promise. Oh, you know what? I think that was the last words. Yeah, that was it. Okay. So that is all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm holding space for everyone that is in a very toxic, threatening, violent, harmful situation in general that they are working to get out of. I truly feel for you. But you will get out of it. Trust and believe. If you gotta beat a motherfucker up, that's just what you're gonna have to do. If you have to pour hot grits, like how they did in what was it, in the Medea movie, that's what you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do, this is about survival. Period. But just don't hurt yourself. That's the main thing. And don't hurt innocent people. That's the main thing. But yes, thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about this video, please leave a comment below. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. I will see y'all next time.